Heavy rains are expected in upper parts of the country, including Balochistan and Sindh, during next 24 to 48 hours. Karachi Metropolitan Corporations have taken extraordinary steps to cope with expected arising situation of urban flooding in Karachi. Our senior correspondent Ali Asghar Arbab has talked with Mr. Murtaza Wahab, Administrator of Karachi, as how KMC Administrator will cope the expected flood situation in Karachi.
Nowadays the weather of the Karachi is changing because the monsoon season has started. So every time in past when there was rain in the Karachi, there was a lot of problems for the people. And recently Met Office has forecasted that there might be urban flood in Karachi and Hyderabad and other parts as well. So we are with Administrator of Karachi, Mr. Murtaza Wahab. We will ask him about what kind of steps he has taken to counter the rain emergency.
Pakistan Television is our own television, national television network. It's always an honor to be on Pakistan Television. That the capacity of our drainage system, the capacity of our sewerage system is to a certain extent. So let's say if the capacity is to cater to a rainfall of about 100 millimeters of rain and the rainfall is, let's say, 130 millimeters. The capacity is to cater to 100 millimeters, 30 millimeters would be outside, and then we have to find ways and means through which we can make sure that the water goes through. In different areas of the city which are shallow areas, we've managed to introduce some sort of an engineering solution which would ensure that the water goes through and there is no impediment. There are areas, however, where there is no engineering solution available. There we have placed our heavy machinery which would pump water out and push it towards another drain, which will make sure that the water does not remain there.
Can you tell me that how the condition of nalas is so much worse in the past, because whenever there's a small quantity of rain and the whole city is drawn in the water and people face a lot of problems.
Three big nalas, the three big drains of our city, Orangi, Gujjar and Mahmudabad, which are the primary drains of our city. The work is not complete yet. So there will be a challenge posed to the city administration, but inshallah, God willing, the city administration will be on road. Everyone will be working in support of each other to support each other so that we make sure that maximum relief can be given to the people of our city. Similarly, the smaller drains that we have in the city, KMC Sindh Solid Waste with the support of Government of Sindh has started a process of clearing those smaller drains, and it's an ongoing process. We've given a contract for 3 months wherein constantly work is going on for desilting those drains, for also removing the debris and garbage and solid waste from the drains. I assure the people of the city, the administration will be there, the staff will be there, and utmost work will be done to ensure that relief is provided to the people of the city.
But if there is a urban flood, and what kind of planning you have to drain those water which is the stagnant in different part of the city?
We have these big pumping machines which the KMC has, which the Water Board has, which the DMCs have, which our Provincial Disaster Management Authority has. Those pumps are going to be installed in different areas of the city which in the past have troubled us with regards to water remaining over there. So machinery has been installed.
Recently you have introduced rescue services for the people of Karachi. Of course that is a big good news for the citizens. So how this rescue service will benefit during the rain season, there's urban flooding to the common citizen of this city?
The rescue service initially has been introduced as a medical emergency service, as an ambulance service, and we've introduced new ambulances into the city, and we are now expanding to other districts of the province. So God forbid if there is a medical emergency, it's a medical issue, those ambulances will reach out to the place whenever any person dials 1122.
How the people of Karachi will help, and what kind of message you will convey if there is any urban flooding in the city?
I would request the people of our city to help us enforce this ban, and I keep saying that if the residents start saying that I say no to the use of plastic bag, nobody can force them to use that plastic bag, right? So that's one area where I feel the citizens should help us, because these plastic bags eventually go into our sewerage system, they go into our drains, they go into our ocean, and they clog our system.